Good morning, AXA. Thank you for joining us today in another episode of Health Check. So in today's episode, we will be talking about the top-notch benefits of our Global Health Access Service. This is your host, Mark Inares from DLND. In today's episode, we will be talking a little bit more about our Global Health Access or GHA. Kasi yung tanong, effective ba talaga siya? Diba? Maganda ba talaga siyang produkto? Best in class ba talaga siya? Nakikinabang ba yung mga customers natin with their GHA? With us is a senior financial advisor from Blessed Life Branch who also happens to be a very satisfied customer of Global Health Access. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Joemarie Garcia. Good morning, Jo.
Hi sir, good morning.
Ayan, kumusta tayo today?
Okay naman. Okay na okay.
Ayan. So, for the benefit of our viewers, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself and maybe kung paano ka nagsimula dito sa AXA?
So, I came from bank assurance sa kabilang company for 3 years. And then, I got a cold call from my former sales colleague in car because I'm also a from car sales before. And then, yun, doon na nag-start. I'm running on my 3rd year sa AXA.
Ayan, tapos naalala ko nga, nagsabay pa tayo ng training nun, di ba?
Yeah, 2018 sir.
Oo, so ang bilis dumaan ng panahon, di ba? So during those 2 years, di ba, syempre you're out in the field practicing your profession. Kumusta yung naging journey mo, di ba, in sales here in AXA?
I started as manager, but I find myself na mas enjoy akong magbenta tsaka to meet people than managing yung mga advisors. So, from manager, nag-decide ako na mag-financial advisor.
Ayan, syempre, depende naman sa calling mo, di ba? Some people, mas may inclination, di ba, to build their own team, di ba, motivate yung sarili ng mga tao. And then other people, like yourself, di ba, you prefer going out, meeting people, and providing really the protection, di ba, that Filipino families deserve, no? And pag lumalabas ka, Jo, on the field, when you talk to your customers, when you talk to your clients, ano ba yung usual na hinahanap nila na solution? Or kumbaga meron pa silang need na gusto mong i-fulfill?
Actually, depende sir kung ano yung kalalabasan ng FNA namin.
So FNA pa rin talaga
Yes,
yung pinanggagalingan.
yes.
Alright, so based on the FNA, ano yung mga iba-ibang needs na lumalabas for your customers?
Most of my benta are protection.
Protection talaga.
Health Max, GHA, life insurance. Very konti lang yung aking mga single pay products.
Okay. So, depende rin naman talaga, di ba? Again, yung flow of discussion, it will really depend on the customer, di ba? And yes, di ba, hindi lang tayo confined sa mga investment/insurance solutions, but, di ba, AXA, we pride ourselves in having best-in-class health products, no? So, Joe, within the suite of health products, may umaangat ba na solution pagdating sa mga clients mo? Or again, it depends ba?
Well, I have 15 clients on GHA so far. So, kung bibilangin, GHA yung mostly na na clients ko.
So, Joe, you mentioned nga na GHA yung pinaka-umaangat, di ba, amongst our health solutions when it comes to your customers, di ba? So, tanongin ko na rin, di ba, ano ba yung nagugustuhan mo, di ba, with our Global Health Access product at siya yung kung ka nare-recommend mo for them?
Actually, nag-start siguro siya yung 2017 na yung namatay yung mom ko. So parang pinaprioritize ko talaga yung health. Kasi ang na-realize ko doon, even when she passed away, meron siyang naibang wealth. Pero hindi din namin siya, kumbaga, nagamit. Kasi wala siyang insurance for health and even life. So, most of her savings, binayad namin sa estate tax.
Ay, doon din lang napunta. Okay.
So, from that experience, naging advocate na ako ng health and protection product bago ko i-offer sa client ko yung investment part.
Okay. So tama naman kasi when it comes to building our pyramid, di ba, financial needs, tama, health and protection would be the foundation. So Joe, nabanggit mo rin pala sa akin kanina, no, that you actually got a GHA plan of your own. So napapaisip din lang ako, I mean, di ba, you're very young and you seem to be very healthy, di ba? In fact, di ba, you live an active lifestyle, madalas ka mag-workout, di ba, nagka-crossfit ka pa nga. So, ano sa tingin mo magiging pakinabang ng medical insurance like GHA?
Sir, as lumalaki kasi yung client base ko and mostly they are getting GHA from me, gusto kong ma-experience on my own kung ano ba yung process ng merong GHA. My fear is one of my clients na mag-claim sila and then I cannot help them totally. Di ko alam kung ano yung experience or process ng pag-claim. Aside from that, my greatest fear is kapag ang family ko ay ipas ko yung burden in case na magkaroon ako ng sakit. So, yun yung mga reasons bakit ako kumuha ng GHA on my own.
Very well and good, no? And in fact, one of the benefits of GHA is, totoo naman, hindi mo kailangan magkasakit, di ba? In order to get a claim because diba, whether you're healthy or not, you're allowed to do your health screen, right?
Yes, executive
And
check-up.
yeah, you mentioned nga that that's one of the services that you availed of nung bago pa lang yung GHA plan mo, tama ba, Joe?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so diba, how was the experience when you availed of your health screen, diba, naging smooth ba siya? I mean, were there any findings in your initial na executive checkup?
Nag-start yung GHA plan ko, July 2019. And then after 2 months, August 2019, nagkaroon ako ng high fever for 5 days.
Oh.
So, since sabi ko meron naman akong executive check-up, I must avail it now. Kasi nga
Right.
meron akong fever na hindi namin alam kung saan. So, upon check-up, sa whole abdomen pa lang, may nakita ng cystic form sa ovary ko. Then, inintroduce nila ako dun sa OB-GYN and then yun, na laman na meron akong 9 CMCs in left and 4 CMCs on right.
So did you have to be treated nung 2019, nung na-discover yun?
Sabi ng OB ko, hindi naman siya ganun ka-urgent kasi yun ang agad kong tinanong kung gano'n ka-urgent yung case, kailangan ba tanggalin. So we tried na antibiotics for some time and then nawala naman siya, sir. Nawala siya for antibiotics. Siguro December 2019, when nagpa-check up ulit ako, wala na siya. So akala ko okay na ako. Sabi ko, yes, miracle, okay na ako.
Okay. Yeah, sige Joe, backtrack lang ulit tayo. No? So, you got your plan July 2019.
Yes.
Then you had your health screen or your checkup nung August, di ba? And yes, nagkaroon nga ng findings, pero nga as advised by the doctor, nothing urgent naman, di ba? Pero, you mentioned nga by 2020, yan, medyo nag-iiba na yung sitwasyon, di ba? So, can you tell us about that?
Minomonitor ko siya from time to time, pero nag-lockdown. So, I have no way to go to the hospital and have a check-up. And then, yung around May, medyo lumuwag-luwag na. For the second time, nagpa-executive check-up ulit ako. And then, they found out na both of my fallopian tubes are inflamed. So, sa trans-V, 9cm magkabila.
So in other words, namamaga
Namamaga
sa
siya.
reproductive system mo. So ano naging recommendation ng doctor nun?
Yung doctor ko kasi very traditional siya. Hindi siya specialty for surgery. So pinasa niya ako sa another doctor.
Okay.
At first, they give me the options. Traditional, yung parang CS. And then secondly, laparoscopy. Hinintay ko pa rin siya, sir, kasi parang hindi pa ako handa magpa-opera. So, inisip ko, baka kaya ko ulit gamutin, katulad ng dating nangyari sa akin, baka biglang mawala.
Kasi nga sabi mo, CS or laparos, definitely surgery yon and would be invasive. So, Joe, by CS, you mean cesarean section, so parang nanganak ka?
Yeah. So, hihiwain talaga yung tiyan ko and then very traditional siya, tatahiin. Tinanong ko kung gaano katagal yung recovery time. It would take more than 1 month na hindi ko kayang hindi ko kaya kasi marami akong ginagawa sa work. And then the second option is laparoscopy. Small incision siya, pero 2 weeks naman yung yung kanyang recovery time.
Okay, pero regardless ba whether it's CS or laparoscopy, ako, I understand you, di ba? As much as possible, ayoko yung hihiwain ako o bubutasan, di ba? If I can do it, pwede bang medication na lang, Doc? Doon na lang natin yan. So sa'yo ganun din.
Yeah, tsaka pag first time mo kasing ooperahan, syempre kailangan maghanap ng research on your own.
Right.
Yeah, so nag-research muna ako, hindi ko siya minadali. Even I have GHA.
And syempre dahil, di ba, ongoing yung pandemya,
Nakakatakot din.
Oo, as much as kung pwedeng iwasan pumunta sa ospital, iiwas tayo. If it's a surgery, then no choice, di ba? But to go there and stay there. It's not like magkaroon ka mag-CS ka tapos walk out ka na agad, di ba? So Joe, knowing that, anong naging decision mo nun?
Nag-research ako. So sabi ko, teka lang, kailangan kong alamin talaga, ipapa-opera ko ba talaga or hindi? So nalaman ko na kapag hindi mo siya pina-opera, I found this article na lahat ng mostly sa mga ovarian cancer, nag-i-start sa fallopian tube. So natakot ako. Kaya sabi ko, okay, kung papa-opera ako, I need to get the gold standard when it comes to surgery. So ano ba yung mga options ko? And then sa YouTube, nanood ako ng mga doktor na may ganitong case. And then my doctor is, I saw my doctor, Dr. Jennifer B. Jose. She is the head of robotic surgery in St. Luke's, and she was interviewed by CNN. So, di ba, bongga?
Siya mismo attending physician mo?
Yes.
Okay.
And then, CNN Philippines. So, sabi ko, interesting. So, na-hook ako sa mga videos niya, and then I decided to consult her. Yan. In that way, I chose my own doctor and my own hospital. By the way, my doctor doesn't accept any HMO. So,
siyempre, she's the best of the best. And mukhang advanced pa nga yung field niya, di ba? Robotic surgery. I'm pretty sure hindi yan magpapa-accredit.
So, yung napanood ko yung interview niya sa CNN, minention niya na ang robotic surgery is ×3 ng price ng laparoscopy. And yun nga, hindi siya sumatanggap ng any HMO affiliation.
So that means may sarili siyang cap in terms of yung PF or yung professional fee na i-charge niya, no?
Correct.
Considering laparoscopy, not just but robotic surgery, parang highly specialized yun. Right?
Pero hindi naman ako na-bother din kasi as AXA distributor, alam ko na si AXA can pay her directly. So we are not, GHA is not a HMO. So we are a medical insurance. So I decided to visit her and dinala ko lahat ng lab ko.
So Joe, knowing that you have GHA and despite your situation na baka mataas yung babayarin, how did you feel?
For me, parang hindi naman ako na problema. Ang first concern ko lang is kung ma-approve ni GHA yung case ko.
So Joe, you mentioned nga that they don't accept HMO, no? So how did they respond nung idadaan natin sa Global Health Access yung payment for the treatment and the PF?
Confident naman ako, sir, kasi alam ko sa GHA, kapag may pre-approval tayo, we can go na cashless. So, parang sabi ko sa loob-loob ko dun sa secretary, I will not go to reimbursement process.
Oo, ano din yun. Problema din, maglalabas ka pa ng pera kahit pa paano. Diba?
Yung secretary, medyo hindi siya familiar sa GHA, but when I talk to the doctor, I think meron siyang idea. Because hindi niya na tinanong about sa medical insurance ko. She focused on my case.
Okay. So Joe, punta na tayo dun sa approval process, no? So, how did you decide na dapat ba mag-reimburse ako o magka-cashless? Ano yung naging procedure for you to be able to apply dun sa treatment, sa operation na kailangan gawin sa'yo?
Tinanong ko muna sa claims department kung ano yung mga requirements. And then, yung nakita ko, yung doctor ko na yung nag-ayos for me. Because my doctor, mostly of the requirements is the diagnosis of the doctor, current doctor, and then yung mga current lab test, mga recent lab test ko. Kasi upon emailing the claims department, nag-undergo din ako ng different tests as well.
Okay. So, naging successful naman and natupad ba yung via cashless yung pagkana natin?
I emailed them all the lab results,
Right.
yung from the time na nag-start, August 2019. And then after 3 days, naka-receive na agad ako ng approval from claims department. Super bilis lang, tsaka email lang. Hindi, actually wala pa nga tumatawag sa akin eh. Email lang talaga yung namin.
Diretso approval
Oo.
na. So, ano naging pakiramdam mo nung natanggap mo yung email na yun?
Sobrang saya. Parang nabulutan ako ng tinik. The only challenge is my plan has 100,000 deductible. So I said, okay, na-relief na ako sa GHA. My second problem is the 100,000 deductible that I thought makukuha ko dun sa HMO ko.
So, Joe, you mentioned na may HMO ka, pero hindi ka nakapag-claim?
Yes, unfortunately.
So, paano siya how is that possible?
Ngayon ko lang dito nalaman na ang HMO pala, they will not cover yung mga high-end procedure like robotic surgery. So they have inner limits. Yun yung nabasa ko sa email nila. They will cover 5,000 out of my 100,000 coverage from them. And then they asked me to go back from the start. They advised me to find accredited doctor and hospital na affiliated sa kanila. Sabi ko, babalik pa ako sa umpisa. So, nai-stress na naman ako.
Naku, back to square one nga naman. And, di ba, nasabi na talaga ng doctor mo, who seems to be one of the best, na hindi talaga siya nagpapa-accredit.
Yes.
Right?
Even reimbursement, sir, they will not accommodate. Even 50% reimbursement sa nagastos sa ospital, they will not cover.
Yan. So, Joe, dahil gastusin na yung pinag-uusapan natin, no? So, at the time na nakuha na yung approval letter mo, di ba, may idea ka na ba o binigyan ka na ba ng estimate kung magkano yung magiging cost for the operation?
First estimate is 750,000 total. Yeah.
Hindi, medyo malaki-laki amount din yan, no?
Sabi ko nga kung kung wala akong HMO or wala akong GHA, hindi ko alam kung saan kukunin yung ganong kalaking halaga.
Right. So you mentioned around 700,000, di ba? And magkano yung total na inabot after everything?
Final bill is 860,000.
Around 860. Ooh. Napapakompute din ako kung mabigat din yun, di ba? Siyempre, kahit sino mahihirapan sa 860. But out of that 860, how much did you pay out of your own pocket?
The 100,000 deductible only.
So sure yan. So outside of the 100,000 na deductible, and syempre, yun naman talaga yung kinuha mo na plan, no? So you paid for that out of pocket 100,000, but everything else around that mga 760,000 sinagot ni GHA.
Yes.
Yan. So in terms of the ginawa mo cashless, di ba?
Yes, cashless. Kasi I get pre-approval. And then si GHA, liaison officer, they directly communicate with the St. Luke's. So when I get there, it seems like they are expecting me.
So meaning hindi in terms of kahit yung mga legwork, yung mga papeles, hindi ka na masyadong na problema doon because of our liaison officers.
At first, punta muna ako dun sa kanilang accepting, and then pinaakit na agad ako sa room. Kinuha lang yung mga approval papers ko.
Okay, so ganun ka ano, so that means talagang nakafocus ka on the treatment and on getting well, on recovery. Tama ba?
Yes.
Alright. So nangyari to last month lang?
December
Nung December lang?
2020.
Parang
Yes.
wala man akong nahalata na ano ka naman, di ba? Parang you're very up and alive. Well, you mentioned nga, robotic siya, no? So in terms of recovery, mas mabilis.
3 days.
3 days lang?
3 days lang, sir. Nakapagtrabaho na ako.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's...
Client call na ako. Very advanced.
So yun yung advantage talaga on getting the best treatment possible, getting the best doctor possible, meaning hindi ka confined sa kung sino yung nasa network o hindi. So that's really peace of mind, very smooth operation, very quick recovery, and halos hindi ka So compare natin, di ba? Siyempre, ang nilabas na pera for that operation was around 760. Can we compare it to how much premiums yung nabayad mo na for GHA during that 1.5 year, 2 year span?
My semi-annual premium is 18,000. So, I'm 1.5 year pa lang ako nagbabayad.
So around 64 pa lang yung total premiums na nababayad mo. And siguro naman, di ba, lahat ng viewers natin will believe na bawing-bawi. Diba?
Yes, sir. Talagang sulit po.
So from, syempre naka-claim ka na, so ibig sabihin ba, tapos na yung plan mo with Global Health Access or active pa rin yung plan mo? So in case something happens again in the future, mako-cover ka ulit?
I don't have any plans na itigil siya. Especially sa naranasan ko, napaka-importante ng meron kang magandang at credible na medical insurance.
So, can you walk us through kung ano na yung nangyari na events, no? From the time na nagpa-schedule ka, from the time na pinleft ka, up until the time na natapos yung yung operation, yung na-discharge ka.
Bali, December 20, nagpunta kami sa Hospital St. Luke's ng 10 a.m. And then binigay ko lang yung letter doon sa accepting area. Then pinakit na agad kami doon sa room. Yung kasama ko is yung sister ko na 16 years old. So upon entering the room, nagulat ako, sobrang laki ng room for 2 people. May sofa bed, may lazy boy, may 2 comfortable na chair. So sabi ko, ang laki naman nito. And then, I asked the price, it's 7,100. Ang limit natin sa GHA is 7,500, so excess pa ako ng 400. Ang naramdaman ko nga din is parang hindi ako mau-hospital. Para ako naka-check-in sa hotel. Yung mga nurse, labas-pasok sila. Ang sabi ko nga sa kapatid ko, feeling ko kahit ako lang mag-isa, feeling ko kakayanin ko. Kasi yung mga nurse and doctors, hindi nila ako tinatantanan to check me. Halos wala nang masyadong ginawa yung sister ko to assist me.
Baka yung sister mo nandun din kasi nag-enjoy din siya dun sa sa parang accommodation na nga yung nangyari. No?
Yung bed is very high-tech. Isang press lang, tataas, bababa, mag-i-incline, mag-i-decline. And then if I need the service of nurse, maybe pinutin lang akong button dito sa tabi ng bed ko. And then may speakerphone. So, sobrang ilang minutes lang darating sila pag may kailangan ka.
Okay.
And then, the day na operation ko, first day, ang operation ko is 4 p.m. Pinaligo nila ako, tapos hospital gown nila ako. And then, kasi naka-fasting ako, sir, bawal akong uminom tsaka ng tubig tsaka kumain.
Okay.
So, di nila ako pinapatayo para daw hindi ako mapagod.
Oo, syempre.
Yung na-hospital kasi yung mother ko, stress kami. Tapos sobrang gulo, parang hindi ka gagaling. And then, ward type lang.
Okay.
So, parang sobrang amazed ako sa experience na-experience ko sa St. Luke's and with GHA. Upon my operation, pinahiga lang nila ako sa bed, tapos dinala nila buong bed ko papunta dun sa operating room.
Wala nang kahirap-hirap, hindi ka na, kahit yung ganong klase yung paglipat sa OR.
Hindi, ayaw nila patayuin. Sabi ko, okay. So, bago sa experience, pagdating naman doon sa operating room, syempre na-amaze ako, may malaking robot. Tapos yung doktor, doon lang siya sa control niya, far from me. So sabi ko, okay, kinakabahan ako, pero I think hindi naman ako pabayaan ng mga tao doon sa hospital. So, yung after my operation, ginising nila ako. May naramdaman akong pain, pero saglit lang kasi nilagyan agad nila ako ng pain reliever. Mga 3 hours ako sa recovery room, and they went me back doon sa aking room. After that, pinatulog lang nila ako.
So parang napaka-pleasant ng experience mo pala. Di ba? Parang walang kahirap-hirap, seems very comfortable, di ba? And when you went through the whole thing, di ba? Anong naging pakiramdam mo knowing na wala kang pinoproblema in terms of yung cost?
Yun nga yung worry ko eh. Akala ko, the second day, uuwi na kami. Pero hindi pa kasi they want to be sure na okay na talaga ako. So, I spent 3 days doon sa hospital na hindi ako nag-worry kung ano na yung running bill ko. Actually, one of the nurses asked me, "You want to check your running bill, ma'am?" Sabi ko, it's fine, pero hindi ako nag-worry kung magkano na. Kasi nga, approve ako ng GHA.
Wow. So from the moment nga na inopera ka up until discharge, walang nothing to worry about?
Yeah. Yung discharge, akala ko bababa ako sa cashier. Pero hindi. Sila, may tumatawag sa akin na liaison officer from GHA at nag-update kung ano yung mga gagawin ko. Okay, sabi ko, kailangan ko magpunta ng cashier, hindi naman daw. Stay lang ako sa room, and then they deliver my final SOA. So the moment na lumabas ako ng hospital room, tuloy-tuloy na ako pag-uwi.
Wow. And minsan, to be honest di ba, kung nag-undergo ng operation or mako-confine ka sa hospital, may additional discomfort pa yun. Na naghihintay ka lang dun sa may kahera, di ba? You wait for your turn, check pa nila if everything's cleared. Di ba? Meaning, at least in your case, di ba? Nakahiga ka lang, di ba? The comfort of your private room, up until such time na talagang pwede ka nang bumaba at umalis ng ospital. Right. So, Joe, after your operation, so nung umuwi ka na, di ba? And you're spending some time recovering after that operation. So, ano naman yung pinagkabisihan mo?
Sabi ko nga, sir, di ba, 3 days lang, I feel okay na ako. So, kasama yung days dun sa aking pagka-hospitalize, siguro around 1 day lang ako nagpahinga totally sa bahay. And then, after that, nag-break na ako. I spent my time sa coffee shop, nagka-client call na ako, kaya ko na maglakad, nag-walking na ako, paunti-unti.
Wow. And yun nga, a month later, ito ka na, nag-guest ka na sa
At nakakapag-crossfit na ako after 1 month.
Talaga?
Binigyan ako ng, pinayagan ako ng doctor ko na mag-crossfit.
So may go signal ka na. And syempre, tayo, lalo na ngayong pandemic, mahirap yung sedentary lang tayo, nakahiga lang. And definitely, fitness is part of our prevention, di ba? In case kung mayroong mangyari uli na possible na with our bodies, di ba? Now or in the future. We don't know, di ba? Kaya nga kailangan ng medical insurance, di ba? Plans like GHA, like Health Max, like Health Start. O Joe, ngayong tapos ka na sa operasyon, di ba? You're up and about, nakakaikot ka na. Kumusta na yung negosyo mo?
Napakalaking tulong, sir, yung nangyari na dinocument ko yung pagkaka-hospital ko. I posted it in Facebook, and then nagulat ako, nag-trending siya, 403 shares.
Wow!
Yeah. And then, nagugulat din ako na I receive inquiries from GHA, from clients, from relatives, and then not only GHA, even sa mga investment product natin. Na kung i-compare ko before, ako talaga yung naghahanap ng kliyente. Ngayon sila yung lumalapit sa akin. Maganda yung naging impact nito sa negosyo ko. So far, dahil nga may nahabol akong target for Balisin, this January lang, sir, imagine, I have 32 cases.
32?
Yes.
Wow ha, yung mga ibang advisors, mahihirapan ng ganun. Pero
Kakagaling ko lang sa opera.
Galing pa sa opera, wow, that's very remarkable. No? So, wow,
Yeah,
parang
actually,
hanggang sa ito.
Prior sa meeting natin na to, galing pa ako sa client. Nag-client call pa ako.
Ayan, alam ko nga medyo busy ka na talaga ngayon.
Mm-mm.
So nakakuha pa kami ng time slot mo. And
Mm-mm.
yes, thank you so much, di ba, for sharing your wonderful story, di ba,
Mm-mm.
to all of our viewers here at Health Check. And by the way, baka meron kang gustong sabihin na parting words sa
Mm-mm.
mga nanonood sa atin ngayon.
Yes, Sir Mark. First, thank you po sa pag-invite niyo sa akin. And then, to my fellow distributors, nire-recommend ko na kumuha din kayo ng product na binibenta natin para ikaw mismo alam mo kung paano ka matutulungan ito at paano matulungan yung ibang tao.
So again, thank you very much, Joe, for joining us today. And for our viewers, I'm sure nagustuhan niyo yung napakagandang kwento ng kapwa natin na advisor. Tune in again next week for another episode of Health Check. Again, this is Mark Inares. Thank you and have a good day.